Behold, how good and pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. Psalm 133:1. When walking through a forest, you may hear a bird singing or see a beautiful tree, but have you thought of what is under your feet? Sure, there are tree roots, but scientists are discovering that these roots are now intertwined and intricately connected to a network of microscopic fungus. When people think of fungus, they think of mushrooms. Mushrooms are the fruit of the fungus, like apples are the fruit of an apple tree. Most of the fungus lives underground in the soil, wrapped around tree roots in a vast network of tiny threads called mycelium. If you pull back the bark of a decaying tree, you may see these tiny white threads. These tiny threads form a network called the mycorrhizal network. This network of threads is connecting two very different organisms. Trees and fungus share both water and nutrients in an amazing way. For example, if saplings are growing in a shady area and there is not enough sunlight for photosynthesis, the saplings receive nutrients and sugars from the older, taller trees who send it to them through the mycorrhizal network. The University of Reading in England studied Douglas fir and found that the trees actually recognized the root tips of their relatives and sent carbon and nutrients through the fungal networks to the less fortunate. In return, the mycorrhizal network retains about 30% of the sugars from the trees. The sugars received from the trees fuels the fungi, which collects phosphorus and other nutrients in the network, which is then sent to other trees. The oldest trees typically have the most fungal connections, thus they can detect distress signals from neighbors and can send them needed nutrients. Trees have a well-developed and complex symbiotic relationship with fungus. The trees need the fungus, and the fungus needs the trees. It's a win-win situation. God in his wisdom knew that the trees would need help and the fungus would need help, so he designed a beautifully beneficial network. This is called mutualism and is one of the strongest evidences that evolution could not possibly be true. A one-step-at-a-time change cannot explain how two vastly different organisms could learn to depend upon each other. Who would have thought so much was happening under our feet as we walk through the forest? Explore the World, Knowing God's Exists by Observing Creation by Bruce Malone, Julie Von Bett, and Richard and Tina Kleiss.